Lynn Palacios, and I'm here today with Shona Taruza, Hal Brannon, and Mark Giesler. We are all part of the Mind the Gap group and other groups addressing food insecurity.
Food insecurity is defined as a household's inability to provide enough food for every person to live an active, healthy life. And it's one way that we can measure and assess the risk of hunger.
COVID has exacerbated hunger worldwide and in our local community. Unemployment and the economic crash has left many people in trouble.
In our country, we have 50 million people facing hunger, and it is estimated that 1 in 4 children could face hunger this year. Almost 14% of residents in Washtenaw County struggle with food insecurity.
The recently passed American Rescue Plan includes a 1-year expansion of the child tax credit. This has the potential to do more to reduce hunger and poverty among children in the United States than any single policy has in decades. We can advocate for this credit to continue beyond the 1-year expansion.
We also know that the pandemic has exposed problems in our food system in the United States.
As Christians, we can stand to affirm every person's right to food, to have a nutritionally adequate diet, to lead a healthy life.
All year long, our church is doing work to help decrease food insecurity. But during the month of April, we are going to be addressing these concerns with educational opportunities, advocacy opportunities, and providing people with food.
The upcoming educational opportunities will include a chance to learn from Susan Aronson about where we are in the fight against food insecurity. This will be on Sunday, April the 18th at 9 a.m. on Zoom. Susan teaches a course entitled Hunger in America and a graduate course on food science at the U of M. So she's going to share with us about vulnerable populations, social determinants of health, improvements to food access, and how federal and local programs assist those who are food insecure. You'll also be able to access a list of educational resources on the church website to learn about food insecurity. And there'll be resources geared for adults, teens, and also children.
Advocacy opportunities this month will include an offering of letters. This is an opportunity to write your congressional representatives to advocate for people experiencing food insecurity. You can ask them to support programs and policies that will increase food security and help lift adults and children out of poverty. We will have instructions and sample letters available at the church website, and we will also have letters and envelopes ready for you to pick up during communion pickup times in April and in May. We know that children and teens can't vote, but they could create a picture or a note to include in with their parents' letters to Congress. We would also like to share some ways that you can help provide people with food. If you are interested, we have information about these programs on the church website.
The Love Thy Neighbor program continues to work closely with food gatherers and the St. Andrew's Breakfast. We have very limited ability for volunteers to help, but we continue to need your financial support to continue to help our local homeless and food insecure population.
I have had the privilege of helping out with Hope Clinic in Ypsilanti. And if you don't know, the fourth Thursday of every month, we as a church partner with Presbyterian Church of Plymouth to make and serve over 50 meals to anyone in the community who might need them. Other church members have signed up individually to distribute groceries at the center, to deliver them to homebound individuals, and also many other behind-the-scenes work. If you don't feel comfortable to go to the clinic, we also have a list of needed food items on the church website, and we really appreciate your donations.
Community Action Network provides an educational and enrichment program for children, and they also provide supportive services for families who are under-resourced in Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti. Right now, monetary donations help buy food for their pantry. And during the summer months, we can possibly consider a cereal drive and other ways to support their outdoor summer camp.
Perhaps a church group you're involved in could take a few minutes when you meet in April to share what you've learned or are doing about food insecurity.
Please check out the church website for ideas and ways that you can learn more and be involved. And thank you for considering how you can walk in solidarity to support those facing food insecurity.